who should conduct your company's harassment training? I have three parts to that answer from my standpoint. Number one, from a strict legal compliance standpoint, this answer may surprise you, I don't think it matters. I don't see court cases saying the company did not do enough to prevent harassment because it had a particular trainer. This trainer wasn't good enough. From a pure compliance standpoint, just get it done. Secondly, of course it matters. We know that it matters because we want to do more than just comply. We actually want to impact how people interact in the workplace. And in that case, you want someone who's going to be dynamic and get people engaged and overcome what I think is sort of a negativity that employees tend to have about any sort of being summoned to HR, whether actually or virtually by a video, to undergo some mandatory training. You need a good trainer who can kind of get through that and get people to pay attention and interact and think. That could be somebody internally in HR or in a training department. It could be a lawyer, it could be your regular lawyer, it could be an outside consultant. I don't think any one of those is more or less likely to be that right person to maybe break through a little bit. Third, though, you'll recall from other videos, if you've watched them, one of the things I want employers to be thinking about is getting out of gradually the once a year, once every 2 years, hour or 2 hours required training. I think we still need to do that. It is still part of the compliance regimen that courts are going to expect us to have. But I question whether that actually moves the needle on changing people's behavior in the workplace. I've talked in other videos and other places. I think it's important that we find more frequent, smaller interactions to learn from each other, challenge each other, problem solve about the kinds of issues that we may have in the workplace, whether they're technically harassment or not, but the kinds of behaviors that lead to an environment where harassment exists. So in that sense, we should really consider all of ourselves to be trainers. We should train people who might be good at it to go out and have conversations about certain pieces of it, maybe not the whole 2-hour session, but something we decide we want to address, such as, hey, how do bystanders react to situations they see? Get people on our team who are prepared to go talk about that, have conversations about that, and get people thinking about it, for example.